Khun Vachirachai, thank you so much for your time today and giving us the opportunity to share your views on the destinations of Thailand and welcoming the Indian travelers once again.
Right. Okay. So to you as well. Namaste. Hope you're doing well as well.
Yes, we are, and hope the same for you and the family as well. So, Khun Vachirachai, coming straight to the point, in 2019 we were doing about 2 million travelers from India, and Thailand's always been very close to the Indian culture, the hospitality in Thailand, the cuisine, the hospitality. So, looking at 2021 plans, what do you feel is the new strategy for the Thailand Tourism Authority?
Right. Okay. I think we already halfway, right? 2021 is already same as everyone's 2020s, and this year is very challenging years for all of us. So I don't want to go into detail on that. But just to keep it short, we have been like try to keep our best for the high spirit. Keep working on. To keep Thailand on momentum, people still thinking of Thailand. And we have done, I think, quite well with all the support from our travel trade partners, in every sectors and including yourself. So again, I have to admit that the situation is still up and down, right? In India it's getting better, but now in Thailand the situation is a little bit need to be carefully watched at the moment. Strategies are always changing at the moment. So what we do now, we hope that the Indian tourists would be able to travel to Thailand by October this year. This is my personal quote, which is I hope. So once we have that kind of scenario, so we start to be able to start pushing maybe some sale September. So this is what we're looking at. Again, we need to look at the situations and be able to be more flexible at these times. So this is what we been doing. We still continue to have some activity going on, but not too much. But we are not keeping quiet. That what I can say to you.
I'm sure. So, Mr. Achai, the Sandbox initiative apparently has been reasonably successful. You're doing about 600 travelers into Phuket. And tell us more about the Sandbox concept, and do you feel that that's going to be the next strategy for opening up the rest of the cities into Thailand?
Yes, it is. So Phuket Sandbox, which we already start, and we welcome the international tourists. So I have to say, we welcome the vaccinated international tourists from low risk and medium risk countries first. So it's really gradually open up. And from Phuket, right? What the name itself already say is Sandbox. So it's more like an experiment. So we have it as the first test run of open up the countries. And then we already open on 15th, Got Samui, Got Phangan, and Got Tao is another areas. By beginning of next month, there will be another destination which will be open up as well. So that will be Krabi, Phang Nga in Khao Lak, right? So we gradually open up each destinations on that. I just give some of them. Let me find out just a little bit. Share with you the statistic of the Phuket Sandbox, right? I think that would be a little bit interesting, right? So from 1st July until 18th July, so that about 18 days, we have welcomed about 8,357 tourists already to the islands, right? And on 18 only, there is about 911 internationals coming in from six flight two from Thai Airways, one Qatar, Emirates, Etihad, and Singapore Airways.
That's great.
Yeah, I think it's gradually opened up, but I think we have to be admit it wouldn't be like the same all day, when everyone is floating into the Phuket with all the regulations, paperwork and all those pre-COVID tests that you have to go through is something that is a new normal as well. Apart from this, which is very important, is that for Phuket Sandbox to be open is to make sure that everyone is safe, both the tourists and of course especially the local people in the areas. So Phuket itself, 85% of the population already get first dose and 68% got second dose already. So this is it is not just open your door for the tourists to come, but there are a lot of preparations to do as well. And I think it's they have to have some way for us to start, and then and we hope maybe by October things would get much better and be more tangible of this result of the sandbox.
Right. So most important questions for my viewers and my members on FOMOs.com, Khun Vachirachai. When is you'd already also answered a little bit, but if you could just evaluate and elaborate on it, which is when do we see the borders for Thailand opening up for the Indians? And I assume that's going to be very clearly fully vaccinated. And in case we do open, will the visa on arrival be, open up as well? What's your view on it?
Okay. I hope I could answer your questions easy and get to the point, but frankly speaking, I cannot because we have to at the wait and see situations. But what I can give you is that for us, as well as our embassy, we do monitor the situation in India, which is getting better every day, especially now. So all the information have to be sent to Bangkok, and it's more like the wait and see approach at the moment. So we hope, as I already mentioned, I personally hope things would get better by October. So we might see some clear news maybe beginning of next month. By August, just some signings happening, hopefully. So let's see, and from that it would be more easy for us to move a little bit further of how we go to prepare ourselves to welcome everyone back to Thailand. But again, in terms of details, there would be a lot of things that we need to see and to clearly. One is about the vaccines, COVID Shield, right? We already approved for that. Covaxin, right? Another ones, as well as Sputnik. I think it's on the way of get approval. But I couldn't say when it will be, green light. But what I can say now is on the process, and happy that talking on that as well. So finger crossed, everyone. So I really hope to bring all my Indian friends to play golf here in Thailand. Second questions, visa on arrival. I think based on the current situations, to be realistic, the matter might have to put aside for a while. So one thing to get things better, clear side under controls, not only Thailand and India, but globally, regionals as well. Surely these matters will coming back on the table for reconsideration for the opening up of the visa on arrivals. As I say, now it's quite a challenge for us to keep things balanced between economic and the health part as well. So you have to go along the way on that.
Right. Khun Vachirachai, has the TAT been evaluating the low-risk cities and states of India? For example, Delhi now has almost just 40 cases per day, vis-a-vis some of the other states which are obviously not yet in control. Is that been evaluated parallelly as well? That supposing because India is a big country, and I'm sure you would look at certain pockets to look at giving visas for tourism. And will the 15-day minimum duration will still remain even if you look at October?
Okay, to answer your first question, yes, we do. And first, for me, I did see the numbers, and we did share with our headquarters as well, with the total number of India, which still high, but it already improved. But I mean, if you're looking at some particular city, like Delhi, as you say, the case have been less than 100 for I think more than
2 weeks now.
2 weeks, 2 weeks already, right? So it really see a lot of difference from that. So it's something, maybe we could rest and see individually as well. It would be similar, looking from our perspective of Thailand, because when we're looking at Phuket Sandbox, I refer to that. So when we promote and PR about Phuket Sandbox situation, we talking only about Phuket, not the whole Thailand. So the case on the 18th is only one new cases.
Right. That was a good success. The sandbox was a success. That means.
Yeah, that's true.
Khun Vachirachai, last but not the least, we have a contribution of MICE for almost 9.4% of your tourism, and weddings adding up to another 3 to 4%. Any new initiatives that we can look forward for our travel partners and the corporates to evaluate that maybe post October or November when they're planning it out?
Right. I do hope one first thing is we need to get reconnect for both sides, with the hotel resort in Thailand and all those DMCs and agents company in India. So I think that would be one of the first steps that we need to get reconnect for everyone to start moving in terms of the business, right? And then in terms of promotion, we hope that there would be some incentive coming up later as a pack. So, but this one I have to admit is still ongoing for consideration as well. So we have to wait and see on that. But at the moment, we hope to do a PR, at least just to keep a momentum moving a little bit for people to have to keep Thailand on their mind at least, and doing a little bit of engagement with all the Indian tourist consumers as well.
In the past of almost a decade, we've mostly seen Indian travelers going to a very set pattern. It is Hua Hin, Pattaya, Bangkok. Do we see a new strategy under Khun Vachirachai's leadership of other destinations and looking into post-COVID times, how the travelers need to evaluate island itineraries? Any thoughts on that? What do you see and what do you recommend to be evaluated as part of the itinerary?
Right. Okay. I mean, in terms of itinerary, right? For the post-COVID, one thing we have to admit, probably the major city, which for the tourists, that would be the priority first, because that would be the one who quite ready to welcome back international tourists, from Pattaya, Phuket, Hua Hin, in that area, or Chiang Mai as well. So that would be in the line that we try to push first. The major city for all the tourists, including the golfer as well, because they have everything to cater. The new destination, of course, that is the trends that people would love to go somewhere with less tourists, less crowded. So that would be an optional alternative to
Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai could do one.
So we try to do the combined destination. I mean, Bangkok can do with Kanchanaburi, right? Which is in the western part, and then Khao Yai, which is only 3 hours drive from Bangkok. It's one of my favorite weekend destinations for me and many Bangkok people, because it's in the area of the national park, and you got all the greeneries, but then the area itself, you have a nice golf course, many good hotels, resort, and that's one of the best place to go for the weekend, buy out, and a lot of shopping as well in the area. Yes. So that is what we do, and then we still try to open up more the destination. Maybe not much Indian travel at the beginning of post-COVID, but we every time when we're talking about the new destination, people are more interesting. Have to admit that. Example in Krabi, right? We have the Lanta Island, So when we're talking about that islands, they have so many nice resorts. A lot of Indian agents really interesting in that. Is nice, really nice for the honeymooner, especially.
I agree. Oh, some amazing destinations in Thailand. Leaving aside Bangkok and Pattaya and Hua Hin, I personally feel there are such beautiful destinations, nature friendly. Again, amazing foods, and including golf. Luxury and golf actually comes out more in Chiang Mai and Khao Yai. That's my personal, my view of it. Last but not the least, Khun Vachirachai, Thailand already owns and runs about 250 golf courses, out of which 100 golf courses, all 5-star golf courses. Any specific new strategy that we can look forward to, specifically from a golf tourism and luxury point of view? Or would we be looking at a similar, let's just go step by step where we say, let's open up the country first and then come up with initiatives? Or is there anything, plans that are coming up from TAT?
Well, at the moment, it's more of the gathering and giving out information, right? As we have been working together. So it's more about example like the golf, what we're doing now with you as well. So it's more about golf combining with lifestyle, right? It's not just coming here for golf, but then you have a package, like for shoppings, we have the great place for you to go for food. And I think it's a good combination when you're talking about the golf and luxury or lifestyle, right? Because it's what I'm thinking, basic things about luxury would be like, nice hotels or boutique hotels. Then you need a spa, right? Thai massage. And then the shopping part, good food, nice gourmet restaurants. So many cities in Thailand, we can offer this to, our Indian friends who want to go for play golf, and then having their family going with them, and then we could give them the information for them to get the idea on that, and from that we could do a package promotions incentive to combine with it as well for that.
We're doing a bit by promoting new destinations for Thailand, especially the golf courses. Last but not the least, Khun Vachirachai, when are we seeing you on the golf course to play golf with us?
All right, I hope very soon. Luckily, I'm in Thailand at the moment. I got the chance to visit Thaniya Plaza as well. It's just been renovated, so it's nice place to. I think most of the golfer would know this place. It have been what you call, like closed for temporarily closed because of the renovation. So now one part is already finished. It looks nice and clean. A lot of promotions at the moment, and I also have a chance to do some golf practice here as well. So I hope to get back in India and enjoy some of the golfer there, and then we could come back to Thailand later as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Khun Vachirachai, Kapun Kap, and we look forward to meeting you soon, and getting our lovely Thailand and the great memories that we have built over the years. I really look forward to getting them back as well.
Okay, thank you very much, Dinesh, and stay safe. Okay, take care, and I look forward to meet you and very soon. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.